Hey guys, we're back again with another pod. What episode is this now?
4. Episode 4.
Wow,
we're ready for
flying
it.
through these. Right, today we're going to be talking about, we've got a couple dilemmas. We're going to talk about female friendships.
Yes.
And
manifesting. Affirmations.
Yeah, we're going to have a bit of inspirational talk today.
Is that right?
Yeah, manifesting's a bit inspirational.
Yeah.
Courtney's going to inspire you to manifest because it fucking works.
It's amazing.
Okay?
That thing changes your
It
life.
seriously works.
Woo! Woohoo! Let's go!
Let's go.
Manifesting. Speaking things into existence.
Okay, we'll start with that.
Ella, you've really started doing this recently, haven't you?
But I do it by accident.
and then it comes to life. Something's bad, something's good.
Something's good, yeah.
But even if it's not right now, it can be months down the line.
I've manifested a lot of things in
Yeah.
my life without realising.
Even just like, we'll talk about people and you'll be like, wow, I fancy them. Like,
And then
2-3 weeks, sometimes a year, they'll follow you.
Yeah, or like, I'm
crazy.
gonna, no, I'm not gonna mute the name, I'll just cut it out.
Yeah.
I used to be obsessed with this YouTuber, right, like, obsessed, right, still love him, but anyway, yeah. And then like, when I was younger, like, avid watcher, went to an event and he was just stood next to me at an event, and like, I just think that's so like that's low-key a manifesting situation.
Yeah,
like,
you must have put yourself in that
if you
position.
told me like 5 years ago I'd be at an event with him, I'd be like,
Yeah.
like stuff like that, or like,
But I don't think you realised it was manifesting as well.
no, I didn't, that's what
So
I mean.
I think what it was now, I think now you know, like, when you manifest and you have to give thanks after, like, not give
yeah.
thanks, but like, you don't sit there. You tired?
No, sorry, I just had a yawn.
You did that in the other one. You was like,
I'm just a tired girl. I'm just a girl.
just a girl. Yeah, like, now you know, like, when you manifest, you're putting things out into the universe, and
Yeah.
then after it happens, you just say a little thank you, like, thanks for putting me in that position,
There's
in that
just-
situation.
You really can, man. Like, it's, I so believe in it now.
Like, if you want anything, you can get
You
there.
can actually
Me
get
and
it.
Ella today, we were literally, no, yesterday we were like, we really want to go to Dubai, and then our friend Ellie messaged us and was like, come see us, and we were
Yeah.
like, wow,
That's
one
what I
day.
mean.
It's
Well,
every
everything's
day.
manifested. So
I think
many
just
things.
speaking things into existence is just such a powerful thing, and people don't realise how powerful.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to be telling yourself every single day you're
Something's
sad,
gonna happen,
Or-
or like,
yeah, well, go on.
yeah, something's gonna happen. It will happen.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
You've
feel
just
like
gotta-
that. Even like, again, I'll cut this out. How do I word this?
Do you know what it is with this? Is it depends on how big the thing is as well.
Yeah.
If you've got to do it as if it's already happened, like,
Yeah.
you've got to act as if it's already happened, like
It's, don't put it on a pedestal if you want something
Yeah.
specific.
wow, that was good
I
from
saw
you.
it on TikTok.
It's an educational purpose.
And that's how it works for me, I
No,
think.
it is,
'Cause I changed my mindset.
yeah, like, you, like, I always say, like, I want this crazy lifestyle, and now I've made Ella believe it.
Yeah.
And like, I can see that for myself. You can see it as well now.
Yeah.
That's manifesting.
That is your life. I know it's gonna happen.
And you.
Yeah.
I actually believe you all now. We're crazy now.
Honestly,
honestly,
don't think that manifesting doesn't work, because
It does.
like, I'm not the type of girl that like writes letters and that under my pillow at night or crazy
Oh.
stuff like that. I don't know about you. Some people do that. That might work.
I've got a journal.
But I thought, like, mine is like, I speak things into existence.
Yeah, same.
It's quite scary.
It's like it's like, I don't even know. Listen, if you don't know anything about this, first step, watch The Secret. That film is crazy.
Really, I've not seen that.
Really? Should we watch it now?
No, we're
Right.
filming.
Yeah. Okay, we'll watch it after.
Yeah, okay.
Unreal film, right? It kind of gives you a rundown of how everything happens, how speaking into existence actually happens, how it's actually proven that, like, the energy is travelled, like, energy is a thing. It's through electric, everything, through atoms in the air. It's like attraction, and it all pulls it to you. Like,
Wow.
if you keep telling yourself, I'm really happy, what are you going to be?
Happy.
If you keep telling yourself you're sad, what are you going to be?
Sad.
I'm going
It's
to
all
tell
about
myself.
changing perspective as well. Remember, we saw that.
Huh?
Changing perspective.
Yeah, oh, we love doing that now.
Yeah.
So, like, now, say, give me an example.
I don't know. I think I need to watch that TikTok to remember what it was.
Okay, I've got an example. It's like, have you seen the perspective? Is the glass half full or half empty?
Yeah, I have.
It's like, depends how you look at things. Like, half empty is like a negative way to look at it, and then half full is like
and like, if you're
positive.
Yeah, and if you're really sad about something, you've just got to be like, I'm not sad, it's just something that's happened in the past and I'm going to get over it.
Yeah.
Look at it a different way and you will start to believe that.
Yeah, you kind of have to, like, bullshit yourself.
Yeah, you do.
And, like, but then
fake it till you make it.
Yeah, literally. But like, not even to like other people, to yourself
Yeah.
as well. Like, you have to tell yourself, even if you're not happy about something, like, it's fine, I'm gonna be okay, and then it slowly will become okay.
It is definitely a lot easier said than done, because it is quite hard. Because I remember when I was not in a good place. No, hold on. I was a bit sad, and Courtney was like, change your perspective, and I was like, how the fuck can I do that? I'm so sad.
Yeah.
But like, when you like calm down a little bit, you can really
to
do it.
someone that literally hasn't got a house to sleep in tonight,
Yeah,
who's gone
yeah.
homeless tonight, who's just lost their job, like,
And then you
your
think,
life is not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really have to like a reality check in a way. Like,
Yeah.
your life's not bad. Like, there's so many children out there that are being diagnosed with the scariest illnesses in the world, and I'm crying over some boy.
But that also doesn't mean that your feelings aren't valid.
No,
It's
my
still
feelings
valid,
are valid,
but it helps you get over the situation if you kind of change the perspective and think like there's bigger things.
there's bigger issues in the
Yeah,
world.
I don't know if
But-
this is really making sense, but we know what we're trying to say in our head.
Yeah, I think people can understand, because obviously your feelings do matter. But
Yeah.
in the bigger picture,
If you're trying to make yourself feel better,
Yeah.
changing the perspective really works.
massively. And like, I always think in 10 years time I'm gonna look back and think that wasn't even something to be worried
We're
about.
already doing that about things that happened like a couple years ago.
Yeah, literally.
So,
yeah, like when
yeah.
I broke up with exes, I literally thought the world was over.
Yeah.
I thought, right, life's done.
Life's done.
Nothing else saw me out
Yeah.
there. And
Now
now I look
look.
back and I think that was just a lesson.
Yeah, exactly. And now
It's
you've
just-
learned, and now
yeah.
you're like, wow, not phased
And
by
now
it.
I'm like, I don't like men anymore.
yeah, exactly.
No, I do.
I like girls. What was I going to say then?
No, I do like men. I just,
No, you just like stress-free stuff.
yeah.
No
I don't like
pressure.
being tied down.
No.
I don't like pressure. Pressure.
Push
Push
it down
down
on me.
Push it down on me.
And get dance.
We get a question up.
Yes, let's read some dilemmas.
read some
Right, let's
dilemmas.
just quickly close that section. Moral of the story is, manifesting really works. You need to give it a go. You can look on TikTok for little manifesting ways. Seriously, you need to try it.
And just
We're not
change.
delusional, it fucking works.
Yeah, change what you're telling yourself. Like, make everything positive. You have a choice to be positive or negative.
Yeah.
Be positive. Try it. There's nothing wrong with trying it.
Exactly.
Nothing can go wrong with it. So give
But
it a go.
we're just here to tell you that manifesting has worked for both of us in many situations. So,
Give it a go. It's really good.
yeah. Right.
Right. On to the dilemmas. This is where it gets a bit juicy.
Right. Girls, love you both so much. This is my new fave podcast. We love you. Please can you talk about being in a healthy relationship but overthinking small things? Like literally if they don't... God, this girl is me. Like literally if they don't talk to you for 10 minutes or the slightest change in their tone, you think they hate you and you cause an argument for overthinking. It's so draining. And I have friends in the exact same situation as well as me. My boyfriend is an angel most of the time, lol. But I've literally diagnosed myself with anxious attachment. Oh my god,
That's
same!
you. That is you
I've
to a
literally,
T.
I've diagnosed myself
Although
on
you're
TikTok.
learning. You are learning.
Yeah, I am getting better.
You are
A
getting
lot
better.
I'm so clingy and emotional and he's the complete opposite. Backstory, we have been together 3 years, so he does know how to handle this, but I need to find ways to stop because obviously my head is telling me that it will push him away one day. I literally am the problem. Love you girls. We love you.
Right. I think there we go. Like, with the manifesting and changing your perspective.
Yeah.
Like, one, change like what you're telling yourself. I always say this to you, like, you'll be like, I know he's texting someone else. I'm like, Ella, he
And
literally
what?
could just be having a shower.
Yeah, true.
Like,
but
you
yeah,
always
okay.
think the worst. Like, when and what? Like, you always think that it's going to be something bad, but if you know that they love you and you know they're not going to do anything bad, just like...
It's so hard though because I am like that in a relationship. Like I am getting better, a lot better to be fair. Since I've been single, I am like really getting better. But like you just want, because you love that person or like that person so much, you just want to talk to them. And if they don't, and because that's the way you love, like you've got to learn as well, people have different love languages, right?
Yeah.
Yours is
Yeah.
obviously quality time, whatever they are, and like his might be, I don't know, like giving gifts or like what's the gesture one? Like opening the door and that for them. That's one. I
Like a
can't think of it.
gentleman.
Yeah, that's one. It's something like that. Like people have different love languages, and once you learn them about your partner, you then learn that's not. If they're not talking to you for 10 minutes, it doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means they show their love in a different way. So like
100%.
he could show it by fucking, I don't know, doing something completely different. That to
Yeah.
him is a lot, like cooking you a meal, for example. Like to him, that's him showing you love, but to you, like he's just made you a meal. Like you want cuddles and love.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can really.
See, I
along
struggle
with
a
that.
little bit on that. Not that I don't struggle, because I do get it, but I used to be
Yeah.
like that. But
You're so past that.
I'm really past it. Like,
Yeah.
I think it comes down to, again, loving yourself, like becoming okay with being on your own. Not on
Yeah.
your own, but like being
liking
in
your own company.
Yeah, liking your own company. Like, the second you're like that, you don't actually require that much attention. Like, or even like spending time with friends as well. This is massive, right?
Yeah.
So when you are like that, so in previous relationships, I was like a bit toxic. Like, I was like needy of their attention all the time, really like they couldn't do anything without me. But then when I was actually with my friends doing my own thing, I actually felt so good, but I didn't realise till I put myself in the position. But
because you prioritise that person, it's quite difficult to not do in a relationship because you're obsessed with them, so like you want to
spend all your time with them.
Yeah, exactly.
But realistically, can that happen forever? Is that gonna be your life forever? Like,
no.
just two people spending the rest of their lives together, no communication with anyone else? It can't happen.
No, it's not.
And I also think, like, asking someone for so much, like, do you know, I always say this to you, so like, so you, with your friends, like, you'll go to friends for different things. So like, I might come to Ella for, I don't know, yapping, and I've got another friend for emotional support, and then I've got another friend. A lot of people nowadays require everything from one person,
and
does
it's
that make
difficult
sense?
for them to do.
Yeah, so it's really hard for even girls, like, not just towards men. That's the same for girls. Like, men require things from girls, and it's like, you can't just expect everything from one person. I mean, it doesn't really relate to like the wanting full attention all the time, but it's really hard to.
It's just being an overthinker. It's so difficult. Like, you're just in your own head 24/7.
Yeah,
it is the worst thing ever. But you will learn to kind of It's not almost stopping it. It's just kind of learning to deal with it more, because I feel like once you've got that mindset, it is quite difficult to just stop. Like, especially if you're still with that person. But like, once you learn to just deal with it, like if you start feeling like, oh, does he hate me? Do something to keep yourself busy. Clean your room or something like that.
Or
distraction.
So I used to do that.
Clicking.
Right?
I need to stop.
I used to do that. So like, I would be like, okay, he's gone out, he's doing this, he's doing that. But that's mindset. Like,
it is.
Again,
Change
you
it.
You have to change that. So like, every time you get that thought, like, he's gone out, and then you're thinking, oh my god, he's doing the worst. That's not true. Like, it might be true, like, but percentage of it being true, not very. It's just in your head because you're an overthinker, right? So then you have to tell yourself, it's fine. Like, he's going to come home to me. And I do really think that things are mindset. Like, if something's getting to you, there's got to be something in the back of your head telling you, oh my god, this is really bad, this is really bad.
100%. It's
you
all
can
about
change
overthinking.
That is so easy to change just by things you're telling yourself.
Yeah, I also think, like, this is what I used to tell myself. If he's going to go out and cheat, he's going to do it, and you're going to find out eventually. So, like, say it again. Come on. Tell him again. No, but if he is going out and he's doing something crazy, and you're like, oh my god, what's he doing? What's he doing? You overthinking is not going to change what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, like, regardless whether he does it and you don't find out, he's going to keep doing it, and you're going to find out in 6 months' time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You can't
so, like,
change what's going to
Same
happen.
with, like, if you're thinking, oh, does he hate me? If he hates you, realistically, he wouldn't be with you. It's just, it's all about mindset, like you said, and it's like changing perspective. But it is just learning to deal with it. You will get past it. It's just, at least you've got a boy that, like you said though, is dealing with it, and he knows kind of how to.
Well, if they've been together for 3 years, obviously they know how to work around their difficulties. It's just her overthinking of things.
Yeah.
But that will also come with time. Like, the more you learn about things, like, I think everything is lessons, right? So everything you're doing in your life, you're always learning things. Like, even down to seeing people on the street, how they react to things. You might see someone and be like, oh my god, I wouldn't do that next time. Like, next time. Have you ever been in like a situation you're like, oh, I wish I said this, I wish I said this. They're all lessons that you're learning now to do in different things, like to do in different situations. And I always do that, like, especially with my parents, like, they're proper loved up. And I think, oh wow, like, I see mum do something really cute, and I'm like, I want to do that one day. I save it in the back of my head. I'm like, when I get a boyfriend, one day I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's lessons. You're learning along the way. You'll also, I think, age, like, not age, but like when you get older, you just realise it's not what, like, when you really learn that someone loves you, you don't stress, like, about
exactly
that.
Like, even if you think, like, your mum and dad and that, they probably don't text all day. No, they don't. I can tell you they don't.
My mum and dad don't text at all.
It's this generation. This generation has created this whole perception of, like, anxious attachment, avoidant attachment. Like, they weren't a thing when people were like back in the day. Like, that was not a thing. And now it's just, social media has really fucked up relationships.
It has.
And it's difficult really to deal with, because if you're thinking he's not texting me in 10 minutes, you can think, fuck, he's scrolling on Instagram. He could be, like, seeing things. Do you know what I mean?
And then,
just,
so you think, oh my god, he's scrolling on Instagram. Then in your head you say, oh, I want to check his Instagram.
Yeah.
But then you look like a psycho for checking his Instagram.
Yeah.
But it's not for a bad intention. It's just because you've overthought. Then these thoughts, they spiral.
Yeah.
And then it starts to become like a repetitive thing, because then in the back of your head you're thinking, oh, I want to check his phone. Then when 2 days later go by and you're like, oh, I still haven't checked his phone.
Yeah.
It's a repetitive thing. Whereas if you can instantly, when you get these bad thoughts, like, always checking someone's Instagram, if you can tell yourself, it's fine. Like,
I'm not going to do
it's
that.
It's okay for him to look at someone's Instagram.
Everyone's
you can look,
doing it.
you can't touch.
Yeah.
You can't like either.
Absolutely not. No liking around here.
But yeah, if you instantly change that bad thought that's going to come into place, it's going to have no prolonged effects.
You've just got to think, your parents, your grandparents, their grandparents, they never used to do shit like this. No locations, no following. You can have a relationship without this stuff.
It's so mad.
It's just so difficult in this generation.
Back a day, like, I hear things that my nan says, I'm like, you allowed that?
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and they let things slide because like they loved that person. It's mental now. But nowadays stuff is
you
like,
can't get away with shit.
No, you can't.
Literally nothing.
It's crazy. But
nothing.
That's our. Sorry, that was quite a long ramble.
That was our
But yeah, that's just
debrief on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a good debrief. Guys, a morning after a night out, best believe me, my mum and Ella are having a coffee and a talk
every time.
Every time.
And it's the best
she
chat
lives
ever.
for it. Next question.
Right, question for YouTube. Hi girls, I just wanted to say first, you two are slay queens, I love yous. Thank you. I've been close with this girl for a good while, or I think this is like friendship vibes. I've been close with this girl for a good while. She's got a boyfriend who is not right for her and we have drifted due to him. He lives with her now. I used to hang with her and be together with her 24/7 and we were side by side 24/7. A lot is going on in my family at the moment and I have a boyfriend too and me and her just don't talk anymore. But she did me dirty since she got with her boyfriend. When I'm with my boyfriend, I've always been so close to her, but it's the opposite when she got one. A lot is going on right now with me. I'm on tablets and my family is falling apart and feel the need. I want to text her because she always used to be there for me, but now she's with that lad. I just don't know what to do. For me, I feel like we'll have very different views on this because I'm a forgiving person. I don't forget, but I forgive because I was going to say just fucking ring her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But imagine a friend did you dirty.
She did her dirty, but she didn't explain what she did dirty.
Yeah. So I feel like this is where we're different because you will hold a grudge, right?
Yeah,
and
proper.
you just won't talk to someone.
If they fuck me over, you're out of my life.
Yeah, whereas me, like, I just don't I think carrying bad energy is just a bad thing. I'd rather just put it to bed. And for me, I always say this as well, do exactly what you're feeling in that moment because if you don't, you'll regret it. That's quite a hard one. So personally, I would text or ring them. Even if it was for my own sake. It's benefiting you in the sense you've got to prioritise your feelings. If you're feeling shit about something and something's gone off, like especially due to like mental health reasons or something like that, someone will always be there for you regardless. I know she did you dirty, but if it's going to make you feel better and benefit you, you obviously reach out to her. Yeah, if you want to text her and she's the one that's done you dirty, it might even heal something like deep down. Yeah, exactly. I had that with a friend. Like we went through some bad things and whatnot, and I actually forgive her, and it actually healed so much in me for like just accepting that she did wrong and she changed and she's grown now and she like, I don't know if she regrets it, but like we've moved on and I forgive her, and now like when I see it, there's no bad blood, no bad feelings, like. And it's crazy because even if it's bothering you day to day that you're not friends, then you should reach out. If it's not bothering you, don't reach out. It's crazy, like, you know, because when the girls did me dirty, not dirty, but when it all went a bit bad, and we hadn't spoke for like 2 years, right? And I hadn't seen this girl. I went to my friend's funeral and I accidentally let my balloon off before it was before I got out the car. Like I got out the car and my balloon went out the window. Yeah. And the girl I hadn't spoke to, who like it all kicked off with, she gave me her dad's balloon to let go for my friend Hole. And I was like I literally cried. Like I was like, I hadn't seen you, but because we forgive each other. Whereas if that hadn't have happened, I wouldn't have had a balloon. I know that sounds really like silly, but no, but I know it meant so much. Like, and for me, that's why I forgive people so much, because I think, like, if I hadn't, she would have held a grudge and she probably would have watched me like not get the balloon off. And it would have just been bad vibes. Yeah, but that's really wholesome. I know, it's really nice. But, so there you go then. You should just reach out to her. Yeah. And if she doesn't reciprocate the energy, then you don't need her in your life. But realistically, if you feel shit and you want to speak to her. Like, you can always, like, her response is going to tell you a million words. Yeah. So exactly. Go off. Definitely reach out. Right. I think we've got one more. Yeah. Right. Dilemma. Me and my friend went to Tenerife last year. She was speaking to a boy in our friendship group at the time, but ended up getting with a boy on holiday.
She didn't want to ruin things with the boy she had been speaking to, so she told me not to tell anyone, which I didn't. He's now her boyfriend and constantly brings up the holiday and he's suspicious. She keeps telling him that she only flirted with the boy. I told one of my friends what happened because I know I could trust her with it, but I felt guilty not saying anything because I am friends with her boyfriend as well and feel bad for keeping this massive secret from him. I told her so many times to tell him and she hasn't. Any advice on what I should do? Love the pod, keep slaying.
Thanks, girl.
Thank you.
Right, this is a hard one, right?
That is difficult.
I think, like...
feel like I gotta sit up for this one.
Take the pressure off. I think this happens to so many people and people just don't know, which makes, like, it gives people trust issues because, like,
yeah, it does.
The friendship group can know that something's bad's gone on and then there's one person that doesn't have a clue. Like, it's so bad, and I really struggle with it because I'm quite an honest and open person. Like, I would rather be straight
to cheating and things like that, because I always think I would not want anyone to do that to me.
Yeah, I always think I'd rather be straight up and deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
But are you prepared to potentially ruin that friendship?
Exactly.
Lose that friend?
Yeah. For
a boy, like, if you're going to choose your girl, like, or choose like the boy who she's done wrong.
I'm personally a strong girl's girl.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, if you was friends with the boy prior to her, then maybe. But
that's such a hard one, and it
difficult,
depends on the situation.
It's right and wrong as well. Like that is wrong.
I would go to the girl and I would say, like, listen, it's really like. It's consuming my mind, like I can't stop thinking about it. I really think you need to speak to him. I think the best thing you can do is speak to him.
Just say you care for her and you're looking out for her and you just genuinely see that this is a wrong path she's going down, and you really just feel the need that she needs to be open with him, especially if they want to keep that relationship strong in the future. Imagine if they stay together years and years and then it comes out.
So I think personally, pull the girl aside, say, like, it's bad, like I can't stop thinking about it. I don't really know who to talk to about it because you've said that. Oh, it's low battery.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, we can be quick.
Yeah.
Pull the girl aside, have a little chat with her, say that you think that she should talk to her boyfriend about it, and if she don't, I would say if she doesn't talk about it, like, I think I want to bring something up.
Yeah.
But that's because that I wouldn't want that to be me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I would say to you because I wouldn't want to be in that position.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I only have friends around me that are like, I know would have my back. Does that make sense? Like, I would rather have no friends and 2 or 3 friends that have really had my back, and I know would come straight up to me, than loads of people that I don't trust.
Especially at this age, I think friendships divide a lot because 100%. A lot of people are a bit iffy on the fake side. So
yeah,
I think definitely you need good friends in your life, and realistically, you're being a good friend by saying that. So
you're going up to her and being straight up and saying, like,
if you believe it's the right thing to do, definitely have a conversation with her. And speak to her about it. Talk about friendships. My last friend was really controlling and obsessive. Get rid.
Yeah.
Get rid. That's not a friend.
Yeah. And
friends that get pissed off that you have other friends. No.
And do you know the thing? Like, there'll be someone out there that you just click with. Like, there'll be a friend out there that you just vibe with. You can tell each other everything. You don't have to worry. 100% trust.
Yeah, and you need a friend that you don't need social battery for. Like, me and Courtney could sit in silence in bed for about 6 hours and we wouldn't think, this is weird.
Yeah, literally. Like, and I always know I can count on you as well. Like, if I really needed you, I know I could call you and be like, I need you right now.
I'd get here. I'd get a plane. I'd get a train. I'd drive. I'd do anything.
Honestly. And
it's like vice versa though.
Yeah, 100%. Like, you've got to always be able to count on your friend, and trust. I think, like, trust is massive.
It's a massive thing.
But also, like, we don't rely on each other. Like, we don't need each other. Like,
well, I don't know about that. I think I need you.
Like, I don't... What's the question again?
It just says, talk about friendships. My previous friend was really controlling and obsessive.
Oh my god. So this is another thing. So I seen a TikTok about this.
Sorry guys. Oh, I know this is really unprofessional, but the camera's died.
And so we're about to change to the phone because we would not finished.
Yeah.
So I seen this thing the other day on TikTok, and it was, look how, so I'm like a really observant person. I'm always like, Ella, like, that can't happen. And she's like, she just goes with the flow. You're just like, that's so funny.
I just don't like, notice things.
That's like a mean, nice comment. It's like, do you know when someone's like, oh my god, you're so pretty, it's annoying. Like, that's not a nice comment. I would never say that to one of my friends. Or like, I don't even know, like,
just little backhanded compliments.
Backhanded compliments, that's the one. Watch out for backhanded compliments. I think that's one way that you know if someone's like not a good friend, or like slightly jealous.
Jealous friends are the worst. Oh my god, the worst.
I wish
ever.
All my like actual friends, like I've got social friends. Social friends. I've got like friends, but I've got like best friends. And I can tell which ones are jealous and like just not wish you well or like not text you or check up on you.
Or they don't support your life. Like things like if you've achieved certain things and they're not congratulating you.
Yeah. Or
check, weird vibes.
Or like even if they know that you're going through shit and then
and
it's
they
like
don't
no check up.
you. Yeah.
Like that's important for a friend. Like that's what friends are for. Like especially
100%.
if you're single or you haven't got anyone else to speak to. That's what friends are there for, to check up on you, keep you busy, like make sure you're like feeling good all the time. And if you've not got that, then look for different areas. I think also making friends in this age is really hard.
It is so
like
difficult.
finding a friend that you can actually just click with and get on really well.
That hasn't already got their own little circle, and their own little life, or a boyfriend.
So hard,
it's so
isn't it?
difficult.
But with that, I think see things when you get like invited to things and it might be on your own or like you're not sure about the situation or the event you're going to, just do it because you never know who you're going to meet there.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't have a lot of friends. I'm sorry. Ella's like my only friend. I've got sociable friends and...
Aww.
No, honestly.
Yeah.
No, the TikTok.
You're my true friend.
You're my bestest friend ever. That was so funny. I get so excited when I get a best friend.
Yes.
I'm gonna cry. No, we are really good friends.
We are really good friends.
And
like,
do you know what's so funny?
And it's so hard to find friends like this.
Yeah.
Though. Like,
And
I trust her with my life.
Yeah. Do you know what's so
Serious.
funny as well? People message us and they're like, how are you this good friends?
I know. Even like one of Courtney's friends that... Did you go to school with Kai?
No, he was just in my year.
Okay, yeah. So one of Courtney's like boy best friends, he like met me. I met him quite a long time ago. But as in like he's seen me and Courtney together a lot recently, and he kept saying like you two just get on so well, like you're so good for each other, and it's so true.
And so many people message me and they're like, how have you got a friend like that?
Yeah, like
but I think it's just the energy we give to each other.
Yeah.
Like if you're not feeling 100%, I will try and give you that energy.
Likewise.
Like do you remember the other week? Like Ella was stressed. She was stressed. And I had to give her my whole energy to the point the next day she was buzzing and I was drained.
Yeah.
But I was willing to do that, so you felt good.
Yeah.
And then the next day, Ella was on top form. She's like, "Come on, Court, like you're feeling better, like get feeling better, like." But that's how friendship works.
Each other up. Yeah.
All the time as well. Like if I wake up this morning and Ella was feeling shit, I'd be like, motivation, right? Let's go.
Yeah.
Look what you're grateful for, or we'd do things to like cater to each other's needs, like.
Or even if we're like I feel like we just really buzz off each other's energy. Like if you're really buzzing or I'm really buzzing, we just match it instantly. Like it just comes out of us. It's like an energy. I don't even know.
And I think we don't put pressure on each other. Like we are more like sisters. I say it all the time.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
are actually like sisters. Even Shadi the other day, she's like, "Who am I inviting to my 21st?" She's
this
like,
is Courtney's sister, by the way.
"Yeah, this is my little sister." And she's like, "Mum's like, why don't you invite some of Courtney's friends, Ella?" She was like, "That's like my sister. That's not a friend." But like we actually we just get on like sisters, and we can argue or like we throw a paddy about something, and 2 minutes later
we'll just
fine.
get over it.
It's like never deep.
And there's never like jealousy or anything. Like we're so happy for each other if we like do stuff like.
And we
Courtney, the way she celebrated when I passed my test, she fucking basically cried. I'll have to put a clip in. She basically cried.
I got you cake.
Yeah, she got me a cake. Even when I hit 100k on Instagram, right, on my old Instagram, she was my one friend. She got me a cake. She got me balloons, and my mum was like, "She's such a good friend."
Yeah, you gotta celebrate the wins, and like I'm so proud when you do things. Like I always tell her how proud I am of her, right? Even down to how she like I see her grow as a person, and it just makes me so proud. God, I'm getting a bit emotional. It makes me so proud when I see you grow. Like even down to how you react to situations now. Like you're really getting good at how you.
Because you've really taught me so much.
So
like I really admire to be like you.
I'm actually gonna cry.
I really admire to be like you sometimes. You know when you're just so happy on your own, and I think I need to be like that, and you've really got that thought into my head, and now I'm really training to be like that.
It's good to be happy on your own.
Yeah,
but but you're also really good with other people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think it is? I think it's like actually congratulating yourself on when you do things good. Like when you're on your own and you're doing things, and you're like, "Wow, just in a whole day on my own," and you actually say that now.
Yeah.
You actually like you'll send me a message. You're like, "I've been so busy today. I've done really good. Wow."
I know, and I'll be
I'm
like, wow.
But it's because you have that acknowledgement that you're doing something on your own.
But Courtney really is like such a supportive friend, right?
Uh-oh.
When we went to like the driving range, right, I will hit the shittest ball and she'll go, "Yes, Anna, come on!" And it'll make me feel like I've hit 200 yards. I'll be like, "Courtney, that was shit." Even when we was at darts, right, me and Courtney were actually doing really well, to be fair. Darts.
Darts,
and
yeah.
like we really
Every
support
go.
each other, and it just makes me
Every
so
time,
happy.
I'm like, even if it didn't hit the ball, I'm like, yes, Ella, you got it,
And
girl.
it makes you buzzing. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Or like, if you do something, I get so excited for you. Like, it's just, we have such a good friendship, and it's
Yeah.
so balanced as well. Just everything we do, it's just great.
We just really bounce off each other's energy, don't
Yeah.
we? But yeah, on that note,
Sorry,
I think
but you've
you
said
have
that
to...
you're struggling with friendship,
and
we
there's
just
us
told
raving
you.
about our friendship. But no, I think it's something to compare to. Like,
Yeah.
when you see a friend, you have to look out for these points. You have to look out, are they supporting you? Are they celebrating your wins, even if they're little?
Yeah.
Are they doing backhanded compliments? Are they trying to cheer you up when you're low? Like, it's these things that you have to
The
learn from
jealousy
other
thing
people.
is 100% as well a massive
Yeah,
thing.
massive.
I keep staring in space and I know I look boz-eyed right now.
Boz-eyed. Let's not talk about that. We ain't gone for a coffee.
We have.
What fucking let down.
I haven't replied, actually.
But yeah, I'm actually so grateful for you.
I'm so grateful for you. Oh, this is so
the,
wholesome.
We're the bestest friends ever. We're the bestest of friends in the whole world.
Someone's watching this going, ugh.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. You're just jealous you're not in this friendship group.
God, that was serious.
That felt personal. I don't know who I aimed that to.
Looking at my teeth.
Get at my teeth. But moral of the story is
Have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
Have fun. Make every situation fun. We always do that, don't we? Like yesterday, Ella had a pulled leg muscle. We started doing yoga. We had to get the yoga out. I didn't know what I was doing. I'll try help her though. We were trying to do loads of different yoga bits, but yeah. But yeah. There's always new friends. You're always going to meet new people as well. Don't stress. Also, your family are good friends. Like for me, especially, like my family are like my best friends. Even down to cousins and things like. But yeah, I think we should.
So I'm just having a look if we've got any more quickly before. Oh, that's a bit long.
No.
This is quite a wholesome podcast. I think we could just leave it here. There.
Okay.
Right. Love you all.
Love you.
Bye.